Hi guys. Hi. Hi. I'm wearing a towel. Don't make it weird. Okay? Don't make it that weird. So I don't know if I started this with the wrong rotation. No, I don't think so. Maybe. How would I know? Why do I not even know how I would know? Oops. Whoops. Okay. So today at work, I'm not gonna flash you. If you're here for that, you can still watch the video, but you're not gonna see that. So don't be weird and stupid. I do have an OF though, so you guys can just find the link if you actually wanted to. But if you're one of the ones who thinks that's what this YouTube video is, you're on the wrong one. Okay? All right, we'll start there. So yeah. As I just said what I said, I'm like, anyway, so today it's gonna be ironic. Someone's been commenting hairy armpits on every single video. So I was just like, you know how much they're gonna love this one, I guess. I don't know, guys. I don't know why they are like that obsessed with me or whatever, or all people with hairy armpits, like as if every human being who's an adult doesn't just have hair under their armpit. Like, we pretty much all do, unless we like shave it. Like, it's actually not that weird, and it's not that surprising, and it's not like that special. So if that's, why is it overly focusing there? The camera, it can't even focus on anything except for, I don't know, that was weird. iPhones just do stuff, dude. I don't even know. It's like I don't even know. Like, you know when it does that weird focusing thing and then it won't like reset and be normal, and it's like I don't actually care. Like, it just focuses in one spot and it's like weird. So, sure. It's gonna be ironic if you watch my last video, but obviously all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I'm just psychic. But also, I'm probably wrong a lot. But I might be right a lot. Because it starts to get weird when I'm right. Because today, I was giving out meat sticks at my job at Sam's Club. I was giving out meat sticks. I had to cut them with scissors and orange juice. I had to give people orange juice, okay? But yeah, so the people, they started out kind of normal. I don't know. At the end of the day, they got so weird. Like, maybe it's just because it's like a Sam's Club thing, and like, no offense members if you're watching this, but you'll want to know what, like at some point in time, but like, you want to know what? Some of you guys are weird, and I don't know if it's like because it's Sam's Club, because you can buy things in bulk, and then maybe you're like on the run somewhere or something. I don't know, dude. Some of these people, you should see their auras. I'm not kidding. Some of them, like, I'm like, I don't even know what you have going on. It just is a lot worse than the other people in the room, which is why I'm like, I'm gonna probably remember you. Like, you're weird. I don't really know what's going on here, but like, you seem memorable for how weird you are, like more than normal. Like, what's going on? You know, what's going on? You know, what's going on? I think it's like a Sam's Club, like you can buy in bulk. So if you're in that survival energy a lot for whatever reason, then you can buy in bulk for yourself or others. Hopefully in a good way, guys. Hopefully in a good way, you know, because I don't know, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, how greedy are you? No offense, how greedy are you though if you buy like a pallet of whatever, like water bottles? Like, you're either greedy or like, what are you not telling us? Because what do you mean you need like 500 water bottles today or tomorrow? Like 1,000 water bottles today? What do you mean you need 1,000 water bottles for tomorrow? Like, for what? Like, how important are you? Like, what kind of like celebrity event are you actually hosting, or what are you doing? because I'm onto you. Like, what are you doing? Like, I swear, I go from being like normal, then things are like 1% weird. I'm like hyper like aware. I'm like, okay, like I remember what you just did, what you just did, what you just did. Like, it started with the meat sticks. That's why I said allegedly for entertainment purposes only in my last video last night. Today's the 26th. We'll start there. Time has not been normal. We will start there. Time has not been normal for me. Okay. We'll start with yesterday, last night, okay? Because time has not been normal. So pay attention to that calendar, that clock. Is it actually the day you remembered it? Is it actually the hour you remembered it being? Is it actually the minute, the second that you remembered it being? Because why is it not sometimes? Why is it sometimes not? Okay. We actually kind of have to start a little bit from the other day. Okay. I have a lot to talk to you guys about. So, I'll just run through it so fast. Faster than normal, I guess. Okay, so, first thing, I was on my lunch break the other day, and I checked the time. It was, I don't remember exactly. I checked the time, I was like, oh, like, I accidentally went on my lunch break at the wrong time. And then I remembered the time. And then I was like, oh wait, like I'm just gonna not look at the clock for like 30 seconds and then look at it again, like for no reason. I looked at the clock, it was 15 minutes later, and I was like, okay, like I'm actually on my lunch break, like at the right time. Like it's fine. I was like, weird occurrence number one, because what do you mean in the span of 30 seconds, 15 minutes went by? Whatever. Mostly fine, I guess. Like it's only 15 minutes, I guess. Do you ever feel like time just stops going by or starts going by like at an insane speed and it's like, where'd you go? So that was event number one. Now that was just the other day. I was like, whatever, like doesn't really matter, like no one's gonna believe me, whatever, like it's fine. So today, what is that? Today, what was I talking about? Why did I forget? You know, when your mind just like, forget that, you know, like when your mind's like, chop, we're gonna forget that movie scene right there. Like that is definitely, I don't know what that is. Okay. Today, earlier, before work, I was thinking a lot about, first of all, I woke up super, like I didn't wake up late. I woke up on time. My alarms are working perfectly. Thank you. My alarms are working so perfectly. Okay, we're gonna keep them that way. My alarms are working so perfectly. My alarms have been working perfectly. They worked perfectly today. They're always like set in stone like the dinosaurs to today. Working perfectly, okay? My alarms have always been good. We're gonna keep them that way. My alarms have always been good. Do not perceive me the wrong way. My alarms have always been good, okay? They've always been good. So good. So, yeah. You want to know what though? Today, so again, alleged for entertainment purposes only. This is only what randomly came to my mind this morning. I was randomly thinking, and I was like, oh, like last night I was talking about how technically when meat is overly processed, like what if we don't know if it's human meat? Oh no. Hopefully the YouTube video didn't just cut off like it did the other day. Like it cut off like when I said that. You can go back and watch it. Like it cut off when I said that. So, what did I'm being weird. Of course I am. It's a YouTube video, like it's supposed to be fun. Okay. So today I was thinking about that this morning, and I was like, okay, like I have to walk to work. Like I'm definitely going to be late because I woke up got up out of bed because I'm lazy. That's just already true. Like I'm just lazy. Like I'll wake up hours and hours before I have to leave, and then I will just stay in bed. That part is still difficult. Like it's true. So it's just true. I just have to overcome that. I just haven't. So that's just already true. Whoa, I'm suddenly hungry. Not kidding. No, I ain't kidding. Like out of nowhere. I'm gonna go eat after this. Obviously. So I'm just hungry. Okay. Out of nowhere. Which is weird. Like why does that suddenly just hit you? What? Okay. It's part of the story. I don't know. It's part of the YouTube video. So, you wanna know? I looked at those, yeah, so, oh yeah, I'm totally, off key, like I'm off center from whatever, I don't know. So, what was that? I'm so spirited right now. Like, you know, when you just feel like you got so much energy from whatever and you're like, why do I have so much energy out of nowhere? Like, I'm like, oh, like there's an airplane that sounds so close by. Like, I am being so weird. Like I heard an airplane, so it wasn't just out of nowhere, but like, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I'm forgetting again. The story was supposed to be so good, I'm forgetting. So, yeah. Damn. What was I gonna say? So, I was supposed, my ear just got like itchy, I don't know, but I was supposed to be late to work. I was going to walk there. And then I stopped checking the time. I was like, I'm just gonna get ready fast, but I swear to you, like 20 minutes went by in the span of 3 minutes because I wasn't checking the time. And when I saw it, I was like, no, like I was supposed to be late. Like, why was I on time? Like, why I didn't leave my house until the time where I was definitely supposed to have been late. Like, I should have just gotten better at that, but like I was going to be late. Like, it was indefinitely I was going to be late. Like, I had already surpassed the amount of time that I could have stayed at my house when I started getting ready, basically. But no, in the span of 3 minutes, I made the 20 minutes of my getting ready to happen, which doesn't happen for me. I don't teleport. I don't like telekinesis, whatever. Like, I don't like, I'm not at that vibration, you know, like I'm not like at that level. So there's still some ways to go before that. So, I was like, the timeline is blessing me. It's in my favor right now. Like, what did I do to deserve this? I was like, wow, I must be so amazing. Like, I was like, wow, like I must be like weirdly amazing right now. Like, so weirdly amazing. But I was thinking about the whole meat situation. I was like, you know, interesting, whatever. Like, I was like, that's horrifying. Obviously terrible, horrifying, whatever, if it's like true, whatever. So I get to work, they're like, yeah, so you're gonna be, which I got there on time. And they were like, yeah, so you're gonna be like giving out these meat sticks today. I was like, meat sticks? I was like, haha. You know, I was like, okay, like that has like nothing to do with what I was thinking about earlier. That has nothing to do with what I was thinking about earlier, that's all it is. So that's what I said, you know. And then I gave out the meat sticks like the whole day. Yeah, the story is kind of like mostly what I was talking about before. Like, that part's kind of not that interesting, but there were a few times when it crossed my mind and I was like, damn, like I wonder, like, what if, for entertainment purposes only, like, what if not all meat sticks are like cows or whatever? I was like, oh no, like what if it's people too? Like, I don't know. I started to just like overanalyze that at first. Then on my lunch break, I was like, technically, I don't even know if these are people, but I mean, I do because it's cows, but I'm saying hypothetically, like what if like I don't actually know for sure what kind of animal got put in there. So then here I am throwing away the trash bag with the animal meat in it, and I was like, into the trash container that I told you guys about the other day, the one from my first day and the weird moment when a deity like spoke to me, which not all of you are gonna get it, but some of you are gonna get it, and some of you are gonna be like, wait a minute, that too, like why are all these coincidences happening? Why are all these events happening? Why is the time changing around you immediately? You know, some of you are gonna get it, some of you are gonna be like, wait a minute, what? That too, you know what I mean? Some of you are gonna get it if you watch like if you've seen every video, you're gonna get it. If that's the case, you're gonna get it. Anyway, obviously, yeah, like whatever, normal day is first time for the rest of the day. Actually, most of the day. I told you I started to get super like hyper vigilant. That was like after my lunch break. I was like, I'm perceiving so many people that I'm starting to be like, are all of you guys normal, or all of you guys like awful, terrible people? Like, I definitely, no offense, I definitely go into that. It's not about you guys. As far as I know, it's not about any, obviously, but like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see too many people and so they all look like weirdos and they all have their phones out and look like they're like trying to record you and stuff, like it starts to be like, are you weird? Are you weird? Are you weird? Are you weird? And I feel like I'm so, like, sometimes I can be like kind of spirited, essentially, so I can kind of identify like so you just put these like gummies, like a box of like those like children's gummies, whatever, like in your cart, right? And then you accidentally knocked over the display, and then you cleaned up all of the ones on the ground, and then you took the box out of your cart and put it back up because you didn't mean to cause a disturbance, but like you actually wanted those before you caused the disturbance, or did you? Right? Like I'm like, you're weird. All of you are weird just for different reasons, and it's probably not illegal reasons, but I'm like, damn, like this really is a store where people can just like put infinite food in their cart and whatever and like just pay for it and leave and they're gone forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously they have to have a membership, so it's like, maybe it's not that bad, maybe it's not that weird, but I'm like, hypothetically, like what kind of world-ending event are you actually planning for some of them? Because like, what do you actually think is, you know what I mean? So for some of them, I'm like, what, are you planning to like disappear? Like, are you planning to like, you're not like a serial killer, right? You're not like kidnapping people. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I started to get like super hyper vigilant watching all these weirdos, and I'm like, so you just did like 10 things that are actually like super weird, and you just did like 8 things that are super weird, and that person just did like 20 things that were super weird, and like, not that I was supposed to have seen any of that, but like, damn, was this a weird day. I started keeping track of time because we have to write down like, how often did you sanitize this object? How often did you sanitize that object? It's supposed to be every 30 minutes, but like I started writing every 10 minutes, and I'm like, I swear in the past 10 minutes, 2 hours passed by. Some people would walk by, I would check the time when I first saw them, and after they walked away, which it should have been a span of like a minute, and it was 10 minutes. I'm like, so that one person, like, it feels like they somehow stole like 10 minutes just by walking by, which obviously just makes me sound crazy, but like, I swear to you, I was like, there's no way that more than a minute went by. It was 10 minutes. How did you take 10 minutes to walk away from me without me noticing that this was like weirdly slow when we're just in one aisle? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. So, weird. What was that? I think I've been like drawing sigils in the air and not knowing also, by the way. Like, I think I just started doing that, and like, I'm not like keeping track of what they look like. I've just been doing that. I've been doing that, like, out of nowhere. I think because I was hyper vigilantly perceiving all these people, and I was probably wrong about all of them. I just perceived them all as like so completely awful, which is so bad, but I was like, you guys are all really old, really ugly. Some of them were like in like kind of good shape, like muscular, I guess, but they were still old and ugly. And they were doing weird stuff, and they were super creepy, and they were trying to get closer to me and closer to me slowly, and looking like they're taking photos. I was like, oh, weird, but like, there's cameras, people know who you are, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, how weird do you have to be before people start to think it's like you who's weird? So, yeah. It's kind of the whole vibe. I just start to go so quickly, and all of these people are like so disturbing, and they have like so many skeletons in their closet, and like I start to think that I can be like, you seem like that type of person, you seem like that type of person, but it's like, I'm probably wrong about all of them at this point, because why do I think it's so many people? I don't know whether this is even like, my mind just goes to that. I'm like, some of you guys are weird. Like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I mean, at some point, I'm gonna be right about somebody. So then it's gonna be better that I would have guessed it were everybody than like nobody. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like how many people are walking by me that I think are like the worst person ever that are not. It's like, I don't know. But it's better to think that it's them than to think it's nobody, right? Like, I'm not somebody who would have never believed in any of this. I'm somebody who would have believed it was everyone who walks by who looks even 1% weird. Anyway, that's how my day was. I love you guys. Bye. That's all I'm going to say. But like 19 minutes 19 minutes 17 seconds. Okay, bye, I love you.